Okay. Right. Oh, let's just grab that. Okay, let's get into this one. So this is just setting up the stream for this evening, the races. We're going to be having a special evening of Le Mans races. And I've taken a little bit of a late lunch break just to give this a whirl. Haven't got my key light on because the battery's charging. It helps you go into the right place. So we'll set up the lobby. We've run the update, so hopefully everything is all hunky-dory on that side of things. We will have to see how things go. Let me just turn the volume down on that. Just checking the network settings at the moment. Hi MZ, how are you doing? I'm just setting up the live stream for this evening, and because I want to try and have a half decent race, I might just see how we go with the GR4s and GR3s. I'm on a lunch break. It's going to depend whether I get interrupted or not. If I get anything important that comes in and I need to disappear or the phone goes, it could well interrupt this, but I am on my lunch break, so we're going to see how things go. Probably going to set this up based on what we've done previously. Hi Edge, good afternoon. At the moment it is afternoon. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to go lobby with friends. Hi Faz. Oh, so next week, Lagio Maggiore, grid start, blah, blah, blah. B is Road Atlanta, and C, Catalonia. So I'm going to have to get to grips with Catalonia, possibly. MZ, just got up from bed. I need to attend a discussion section for one of my elective courses. No worries, mate. This is, I'm just setting up for this evening. This is all casual, as you can tell. The key light's not on. I'm just doing whatever. Like I said, I may well be disappearing out of this very, very soon anyway, depending on how things go. So we're doing race for real. Auto start is off. Maximum number is 16. That's the maximum that we can have. Preset weather initially, although we will be going mixed at some point. Variable time speed, we don't need to do that. Time of the afternoon, that'll be fine. We'll do a rolling start. Prohibited, boost, visible damage is on. Tyre wear 1 and 1. So very similar. MZ, it's all open to discussion, mate. We can either limit to European only, or we could just do all GR3s, all GR4s, whatever we're going to do. I'm completely open as usual to whatever people want to do, and you know, this is your little thing at the end of the day. So feel free to call some shots if you will. For the moment, I'm just setting up some defaults ready for this evening. Don't think the refueling speed makes any difference. Race finish, we're probably going to need to take that up. I'm going to take that all the way up to 180 because it is a long lap. Edge, what about fastest lap in the lineup? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Time limit for the qualifier. We're going to go 30-minute qualifier. My idea is to see how people qualify at the beginning of the stream. Well, I'll probably do daily races initially. Then when we got enough people on, we'll do a half-hour qualifier when we got enough people in. And then we're going to go for the race. So we'll see how that works out. Qualifying, I don't think I need a continuation time. I just put that at 120 seconds. That's 2 minutes. So anybody that's halfway through, let's just go full whack. Go full whack. Fuel consumption's the same. Initial fuel. So the fuel is going to be running down. Fuel ran tyres at 1 times. We're going to invoke a pit stop at some point. I'm going to go GR4s initially. No limit. Racing tyres. Required tyre change. I'm just going to do none. Let people see what they want to do. We can invoke that this evening if we need to. Unrestricted on the tuning parts. Engine swap prohibited. Cannot be fitted. Medium tyres. I'm going to go all tyres so people can decide what they want to do. Weight limit, no limit. The PP. I'm actually going to set that to 700 just to balance things up a little bit. Although we'll probably need to change that for the GR3s, I guess. I'll have to have a look and see what PP. Probably near 800. Shortcut penalty week off. Pit lane cutting. I'm going to turn that off because it does spoil people's races if it's a slight issue. Ghosting during race week. Car collision penalty on. Wall collision penalty. Don't think we've really got many walls. I'm going to leave that off as we've had, and all the others. So if we save those settings, this is going to be Le Mans. And this is going to be GR4. I wasn't actually expecting any of you guys in the room, so fastest lap in the lineup. Oh, hang on a second. I know what you mean. If I just go into here, what we'll do is we're going to do, I'm going to have, I don't know whether to go slowest first or whether to, that's interesting. Okay, I've only got option of slowest and fastest. I thought I could set it myself. I saw that there, but now that's gone for some reason. So we'll go slowest first. That puts the faster guys at the back. So we'll save those settings to Le Mans GR4. We'll overwrite that. Yes. And then I'm going to go for another one. I'm just setting these to public at the moment because obviously I don't know how many people are going to be in initially and how many people are up for this race. Don't even think I set the track. Yeah, I should have done that last night. I was not on. I'm still getting used to setting these up and things. That's why I've come in to try and do this now, because I'm still getting used to all of this. So race for real, 16 off, 24 hours, 5 laps. We'll go max laps. Yeah, and I'm sorry guys, I'm just still getting my head around all of this whole YouTube live streaming. I wasn't planning on hosting as we're doing now, but okay, why can I not set the time limit? If I set that all the way back down to 1, I seem to be fighting this a little bit. Hence the reason why I'm doing this now, not later on. I was hoping to get some practice in, but it could just be a case of just setting up. Let's just come out of here. Create a new room. Let's try that again. Mitchell Morgan, YouTube live. Done. Right, so we're going practice, qualifier, race. Public for the moment. Auto start off 16. We're going to come down to Le Mans with the chicanes. And I want to do a time limit. Why can I not do a time limit? Oh, man. Try changing the race type. Race for real? No. Free run? No. I see so many people having this sort of issue when they're setting up these rooms. That's why I'm doing it now. So I want to do race for real. Free run. We've now got number of laps and that one's empty. So this one seems to be affecting it. Practice and race. Still no time limit. Endurance race. Ah, there we go. So practice, qualify, endurance race. I don't know quite what the difference there is. Edge, I'm 58, but delving into sim racing has made me feel like a kid again. You and me both, mate. You and me both. It's a real escape from the everyday responsibilities of life. Yep. People sometimes look at you and go, you're a sim racer. What are you on? And I just laugh at them now. So we're going to have to do 25 minutes, not 24 minutes. So it's going to have to be a 25-minute race. Hi, John. Just checking in. That's absolutely fine. Not a lot going on at the moment. Just preparing for this evening's race. If you're around at 9 o'clock UK time this evening, come and join us. I'm going to do a couple of daily races, and then we're going to be into Le Mans, and we're going to have some fun. Really good fun. Rolling start. Oh, let me just come back. I'll keep my mind on what I'm doing. Time of day. We will be doing some custom weather at some point. Not for the first one. BOP is on. Boost is off. Visible damage is on. Tyre wear rate is 1. Refueling speed. Low grip reduction. Nitrous. Let's just come up top of this one. Grid order. Slowest first. Settings options. We're going to be going with turning everything off. Well, there goes the dog. How did I know that was going to happen? So we just got brake balance on. Coda, that's enough, mate. Slipstream is real. Mechanical damage is light. Fuel consumption rate is 1. I think we've got somebody outside. Initial fuel default. Race finish delay. I'm going to push it up to 180. Yes, Coda, all right. Oh, bear with me a second, guys. What's up? What's up? Stop it. Now you know why I don't do this during the day normally. I am on my lunch break, if anybody's wondering, so I've got to get this done fairly quickly. Qualifier settings. We're going to go with a half-hour qualifier. That's going to give people the opportunity to run the track and get used to it. Oh, he's been out for his walk, John. We've been down the park playing, which means that my lunch hour is even lower. Although I started work an hour earlier this morning, so that would give me time to have something to eat, take the dog out, and do this. So tyre wear, same during the race. Qualifying continuation, I'm going to push it out to 180. Fuel consumption is the same. Filter by category, this is going to be the GR4 one. Max power output, no limit. Tyres, we're going to go racing only. Required tyre type change, not going to worry about that for now. I'm restricted on that. Engine swap is prohibited. Nitrous is cannot be fitted. Usable tyre types, I'm going to go all, give people the option. No weight limit. The PP limit for the GR4s I'm going to set as 700. I'll just balance that up a little bit. Where's the BOP? Maybe I haven't quite got to that yet. I thought BOP was... okay. So shortcut penalty is weak. Correct vehicle is off. Pit lane is off. Flag rules are on. Ghosting is going to be weak. Car collision penalty is on. Wall collision penalty is off. Counter assistance is prohibited. Driving line prohibited. ABS no limit. Auto drive no limit. Traction control no limit. That's all fine. Auto drive I want to turn off. Traction control is fine. Let me just check. I did the BOP is on. So I think we're all good. So 24 hour, 25 minutes. Preset weather. Rolling start, slowest first. Now, theoretically, I can come in here and just change, excuse me, the GR4 and the PP limit on the fly. Unfortunately, we can't pick multiples, which is a shame. What we'll have to do is go no limit and just call it out. But we go GR4 first of all. So I'm going to save those settings over Le Mans. And I think we are good for this evening now. That's all saved away. Just do a load, make sure it's there. Yes, it is. So we're all good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to create the room. I'm going to disappear and do a few laps as part of the warm-up and just see how many laps we can do roughly in that half an hour. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is to change my car. What car will we go with? I fancy something a bit different for this one. The thing is, we need something that's pretty quick on the straights. What are people likely to go for? Are they likely to do the Veyron? Are they likely to do the Ferrari? It's difficult to know. I might just go... Well, I'm not going to be slipstreaming myself in this one. So I might just go with the... something I don't normally run with. Let's go with the... MZ, do you know about Indian Stig Racing? Yes, he comes in at times. He was racing with us last night. I told him about this special race I requested and he said he will remember it. Yeah, I did. I mentioned it yesterday to everybody. So hopefully he will be in and running with us. So I've got the AMG. I'm going to enter. And we'll start. Actually, I've got a few people that are coming in. That I wasn't expecting. I really wasn't expecting anybody to come in the room. So I'll leave it for the moment because I don't think that they can join whilst I'm doing the qualifying. Is the Subaru quick in a straight line? I don't know. I don't know. Should we see? Change car. Go on, give me a shout out. What car should I go for? Which car? And then again, which one are we talking about? We're talking about the WRX. I guess that's the only GR4 one that we've got. I'm just going to sort these in manufacturer order. So we've got the Alpha, a couple of Alphas, Mercedes. The Aston Martin I quite fancy too. Got the Audi, BMW, Bugatti, Ferrari, Ford. Genesis, that's often quite a good car. We've got the Honda, Jaguar, Lexus. A couple of Mazdas now. McLaren, the Mitsubishi. The GTR is a good car. There's a couple of Nissans. Vaz, Supra. Supra, that's another good call. Super is probably going to, I don't know, the GTR could be pretty good around here. I mean, putting these back into PP order, this is going to be the thing is, you know, people picking their cars is going to be quite interesting. We've got the Silvia is really quick, and I quite like that one. The AMG is up there. It's quite heavy. It's quite heavy. I think I'm going to go with the 650S purely because it doesn't have my livery on it. It's just a plain car. That's the one I'm going to go with just for this. We've got a lot of people bugging out, so I'm just going to go start qualifying because it is not possible to start the race alone. I need to enter. That's something to bear in mind. Is I need somebody else in the room racing. Yeah, I think the Super is pretty quick. It's a pretty quick car. It'd be very interesting during that half hour to see where people are coming in, trying different cars and the like. It's going to be very interesting tonight. No worries, Faz. Give me a shout. I might have to come out of this one and then let you in. I'm used to doing this in the BMW VGT. But we're going to have fuel map issues, we're going to have pitting, things to think about, all sorts. So I'm just going to run this qualifying for half an hour. Just to see how we're doing. I need to be back at my desk at 3 o'clock. Okay, that's a track limit already. Actually, let's just keep going. Oh, go to track. Because obviously what I want to try and do is just get a few laps in and see how many we can do in that half an hour. Although I'll be able to work it out with the track time. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I changed my mind yet again. Because what I should be able to do, if I just come out of there and yes, what I should be able to do is just go practice, and that way you guys can jump in if you want, when you want. And also I want to make sure that setting up the room is quick. So Mitchell, Morgan, YouTube live, done. We'll then load the settings that we just done, the GR4, load those. Settings loaded. We will create the room. Hi DJ. Wow, so many of you on right now. I was not expecting anybody on till later this evening. Hi Vince. I was not expecting anybody on until later. So practice is currently taking place. There you go, Faz. You can join when you want now. In fact, anybody can join, I believe, now. All I'm doing is getting this set up for this evening. We're doing a 24, well, Le Mans 24 minute, but unfortunately we've had to do it for 25 minutes because you can't actually set the time to 24. But we're doing a 25-minute race, so we'll be doing a half-hour practice or half-hour quali session. The slowest will start at the front, the fastest at the back. We'll then do a 25-minute race. See how it goes. Oh, that's too wide. And then we'll finish that race. Then we'll do another one again, Le Mans. But we might throw some weather in. We might go GR3 cars. A lot of it's going to depend on the guys on the stream. Shumi's back in the room. Sorry for messing you around, Shumi, if you are listening. This is more me just setting everything up for this evening. And also trying to get a handle of the GR4 car around this track. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm running this until 5-2, and I just want to see how many laps we can get. I want to see how the penalties are working. So we just caught the wall there, which is giving us a half-second penalty. I just want to see how everything is all settling in and working. Will you draw lots to choose why has... How can I look at the chat and race? We could. I don't know quite how I'm going to draw lots. We could take a vote on it. The other thing as well is this is MZ or MZ, however you want to pronounce it, MZ Motorsports event. So I may well just throw it open to MZ. I mean, we're just going to go with Le Mans all night, obviously. But with regards to categories and stuff, or it might be that we just do a GR4, then we do a GR3. It might be that we do a GR4 and then we throw in some weather. I quite fancy, I know a lot of people are anti-weather, but I think it would be good for all of us to start to learn to drive in the wet. So I might do GR4 weather, GR3 weather. That's going to be the best part of 2 hours of racing. We'll see, mate. You know me, I'm completely open to suggestions of what everybody wants to do on the stream. I said it before, this is not my channel, it's not my stream, it's for everybody. Oh, I can brake much later into there. Now, I'm imagining that most of you are going to be miles quicker than me around here, so I'm going to base this lap on my lap time, which I'm imagining is going to be about 4.5 minutes, something like that. Whoa, that's a good one. Anybody that quits the race misses the next one. Remember that, Faz. I like that. Yes. That's a good move. Or we let them in, but with some sort of penalty. I guess that includes me. Because normally when I'm doing rubbish and I'm going around on my own, which nobody on the stream wants to look at, I normally go commentating. And I will be commentating 1 or 2 this evening. Or I hope to. It might be... that was awful. Crikey. So not used to this car around here. It might be that I don't get to commentate any tonight because of the length of the races. But Faz, definitely throw that one out there this evening. Anybody that quits a race misses the next one. Wow, I cannot get the braking zones in this car. I want my BMW VGT back. I wonder if I don't have carbon brakes on this car. That might be the case. I am gonna exit out of there. We're gonna go settings, change car. The Ferrari I know has got. We're good to go. I'm gonna go to track. Going to have a lot of people leaving the room, joining the room. is our wannabe racing. Right, so we've come out at past. So if I just run this until 2 o'clock, need to be back at my desk, but my desk is right there. Hi, Big Joe. Stop looking at the chat, get on with the job in hand. Thank you for the like, mate, really appreciate it. All I'm doing at the moment is setting this room up for this evening, just checking some of the penalties, checking everything is all as we're going to want it. Having a bit of a discussion on the chat at the moment about some of the things that we will do, such as Faz has mentioned that anybody that drops out of the race doesn't race in the next one. I'm talking a little bit about what I'm thinking about doing, but this is MZ Motorsports evening really. He was the one who suggested it. So I'm going to take a lead off of him. My thinking is that we do a GR4 race, a GR4 mixed weather race, maybe even a GR3 and a GR3 mixed weather. Depending how things are going, I might miss out one and commentate it. I'm really not quite sure. It's at Naughty League tonight, no worries. No worries at all. That Naughty League seems quite popular. Lots of people are doing that one. I did the True Brake mod on my G93 and wow, what a difference in a good way. I'm going to have to Google this True Brake mod because I've still got my G29 at the moment. I haven't ordered the Fanatec stuff yet, although I did say to Christy I was going to, purely because I am really concerned about the delivery issues that they've got going on at the moment. But I am going to need to do something very soon. Whoa. Yeah, I must at some point pop in and have a look at those. Not sure where I'd find them, but everybody's telling me that load cell brake pedal makes a massive difference. I'm looking forward to doing it at some point very soon. Gonna have to bite the bullet. I was hoping to try the Logitech wheel. Somebody I know was selling one. Unfortunately, that didn't come off. Okay. 8 o'clock. So it's 8 o'clock. How long are you actually racing for? Oh, Eastern Standard Time. Well, what's that in the UK? 3 heats. Okay. I assume that's on American servers. Just wondering if I might be able to somehow find some time to narrate one of them. That'd be fun, or commentate on one of them. Might be fun. If I'm allowed to, of course. It is 2:30 here at the moment. Okay, so that track penalty is working. Now, when I come down to chicanes, I want to make sure that I can hook up the curbs, because I hate that penalty of crossing those white lines. So it's 8 o'clock EST. Yeah. So if we hook up that curb, just make sure we don't get a penalty there. Yeah, that doesn't bother me too much, because I won't be on my live stream then. So I could jump on at 1 o'clock in the morning and do a couple of commentating videos. Like I said, I don't know whether I'd be allowed to. Then again, I guess there's nothing stopping anybody from commentating on anybody else's videos. It's all public. Just don't know what the... I can't think of the word I want. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look him up. I'll have to see if I can find him. Do you happen to know his PSN ID, Big Joe? Now, how long is each race? Do you know? Well, I guess you know, but... Or do they vary? Yeah, if you could drop me his link, that would be great. "18 laps at Monza." Okay, so that's not too bad. What's Monza, about a minute and a half? It's going to be about a half-hour race. That'd be cool. Be a bit of fun. So I do enjoy narrating these videos. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. So about a 4.5 minute lap at the moment. Let's see what this one comes in at. I am trying to race and watch the chat as well, so it's all over the place a little bit. 18 tyre wear and 7 times fuel. Wow. So plenty of pit stops and strategy and stuff. That's going to keep me busy. Whoa, too deep through there. Doesn't stop like the BMW VGT does. Looks like the penalties and everything is all set about right. I'm going to pick up another one there. That should go to 2 seconds now, I think. Yeah, DJ, I'm just testing a few things, make sure the settings are about right. And I'm obviously watching the chat as well, so I can't drive and work the chat at the same time. Anybody that watches my stream knows that. No, unfortunately, because I spend a lot of time on YouTube, trying to grow this channel, get the traction, post the live streams. Saturday and Sunday is family time, and I'm pretty strict on that at the moment. So as much as I'd love to do it, no, Saturday and Sunday is time for my better half, who is extremely patient with me during the week. I forgot where I was. Thought I was coming up to the other chicane. Yep, family first. I'm also a bit of a workaholic, so I can very often do silly hours during the day. Like this morning I was up at 6, then I was at my desk at 8. I don't need to be at my desk until 9. I was at my desk at 8 because I wanted to take the dog out and have some lunch and spend an hour on here. So this is the back end of a 2-hour lunch break. Then I'm going to be back into it at 3 o'clock, so a little under 20 minutes time. And yeah, just busy during the week, so I like to keep my weekends free. So that was a very, I could have just said no, but that was a very long answer to a very short question. This little corner's got me at the moment. Normally in the BMW I can go into there almost flat. I can't in this car. I'm really going to annoy some of these people that think they're going to get a race in a minute when I come out of it. See what I'm going to do. Right, so still initializing. What I'm going to need to do is edit the event settings. I'm going to go straight to endurance, change the event. Oh, come on. And then I'm going to go do a race. Be about half an hour, so I'm going to be a little late. That's fine, I can make up the time. Slipstream is real. Where is... Okay, so we should just be able to go straight to the race. Slipstream should be set to real. So if I edit the event settings, where is the slipstream? Yeah, slipstream strength is real. See what I'm going to do. I am going to change the car. I'm going to go with a Veyron just because. Just got a couple of guys to come in. Shumi just kind of come in and then we're going racing. And my email is good. I've just emailed my boss to let him know that I'm going to be a few minutes late, so we're all good. This is 25 minutes. It's going to be about 1:15 before we finished. That'll be fine. 15 minutes to make up at the end of the day. Wasn't expecting to do a race. This is completely unexpected. In a car I don't really know. On a track that I'm still getting to grips with. This is going to be a complete nightmare, but hey ho. Hey ho. So we have a bit of bump drafting going on. This is going to be complete mayhem from my point of view. If I can just keep it on the track, I'll be doing well. Hey, Paz is in the room. In the Supra. Okay, braking on the first board is better than where I normally brake. Baz, possibly some bump drafting coming your way if I can get on the back of you. I think you're a bit too far away from me. Come on, slipstream, kick in. Bit too far away, I'm afraid. Oh, some people going into their really hot flow. Wow, really late into there. That's a shame. I was gearing up nicely to give Baz a bump draft there. Never mind, it's what it is. Tell you what, that Ferrari looks pretty good around here. That Ferrari looks pretty nice. I should have stayed with it. But it looks like the settings are holding up okay. Which was my main thing, getting those all sorted out for this evening. Oh, caught the wall. I was trying to stay out of G's way. That's a pain. I was just catching up with Paz then. Adrenaline wants to come by on the inside. Oh no, the wall. Yep. I should have to keep an eye on that tonight. I was just trying to stay over a little bit as that car was coming through so I didn't get tangled up. And it just caught me out a little bit. Oh, somebody's gone round. Extreme. Had an extreme moment on that corner. Very extreme moment. Come on, adrenaline. Push it on, mate. I need to chase my mate Faz down. Come on. I can't have Master Chief beating me. Do you know, the whole indicating thing gets really iffy. Are they saying pass on that side or I'm going to that side? Oh, I can't read the chat while I'm doing this. Sorry guys. I'm not as clever as Rory and a few of the others that do it. Kai and the like, or Key. Don't get a penalty. So not that it matters when driving in VR, because I can't see how far the car in front is. It doesn't show those details yet. Ah, okay. That's a pain. Not being able to see how far the car in front is. Left my braking really late there, just trying to catch up with the cars in front a little bit. Yeah, that's what I did, but then he moved over, so I was like, oh, what's going on? But you see, when I did this a while ago, I put my indicator on to say you pass on that side, and it got really confusing. And I did put a note out on Reddit to say what is the protocol, what should people do, and there is none. Oh, I've got a track limit. Yuck. We're going to need track limits on, but I've got to watch those white lines. Yeah, it's so difficult to know which side when indicators go on. Went a little deep into there. Not a great fan of this Veyron, if I'm honest. How's Faz doing? Anybody? Can anybody see how Faz is doing? I can't see him on the screen at the moment. Hope he's doing well. For those of you who are new, I'm looking up because my OBS screen with all the chat and everything is up top. Yeah, I don't like this car at all. Can I swap the car halfway through a race? Can I come in, do a pit stop and change it? At least I haven't spun it yet. Picked up another 1 second penalty. I hate hate this track for penalties. The problem is if we don't have too deep, if we don't have the penalties on, I'm braking as if I'm in my VGT again. If we don't have the penalties on, everybody's going to be jumping all over the place, so we need them on. Still haven't got a brake reference for that one. Baz is up to 5th. Wicked. Come on, mate. Don't know how much longer we got to go. There's about 15 minutes. He could win this. I don't know how far behind he is, how far behind the leaders. I reckon he could do this. Look, 24 seconds off the leader and growing. Doesn't bode well for this evening, does it? Ah, okay, I've got a clock top of the screen counting down. 13.5 minutes to run. Whoa, got a big slide through there. Just managed to send it the right way. Ah, penalties again, come on. Stu's going to be right on me. Right there. Nice easy overtake. Hi, Welsh boy. Ah, that was Welsh boy. I was talking to earlier on. See, I'm not taking any notice of the chat. Nightmare. Whoa! Got that wrong, got that wrong. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Sorry, Stu. I think you must have seen that was going wayward. Still got to sort my braking point out for that corner. I think it's halfway down those cones. That might be a little bit close to the edge. Yeah. Definitely going to be the Ferrari or the Supra, I think. But I am going to run out of time because I do need to get back to my desk as soon as this race is over. I'm going to be 15 minutes over my lunch break. Just give Stu a bit of space. That Porsche is pretty quick. It's quite a nice car too. No worries, Welsh boy. This is all a bit last minute. I just dived on here to get the room settings for this evening and just make sure everything's okay and see how everything was going to run. I think we got it about right. Going to do a quali session for about half an hour. Just see how people get on. I'll then probably make a note of those settings and then hopefully we'll use those throughout the rest of the evening so we're not qualifying each time, and then see if we can get 3-4 races in, all 25 minutes long. Not quite sure what that message was. No way Veyron, absolute. Not quite sure what that was. I think a few people went in the Veyron and they're finding that it's not the car to be in. There seems to be a few that dropped out. I don't know what the cars up front are running. We'll have a look at the end of the race. Oh. Oh, Stu! He's braking when I'm not expecting mid-corner. Nearly did it again, nearly hit him. Yeah, for me, I think it's going to be the Ferrari or the McLaren, I think, this evening. Okay, braking halfway down those cones is too early. Right, see if we can get on the back of Stu again. Big old heavy wagon, this Veyron. probably ideal if you're really good and you've got a train of you all bump drafting, but nobody cares. I started work an hour earlier, so I managed to take the dog out and have some lunch, and my lunchtime officially finishes 6 minutes ago. I'm just going to finish this race and then I'll make up the extra time at the end of the day. I just want to get this race finished. Although I have a boss, for all intents and purposes I am my own boss. Have a lot of freedom, but with that freedom you can't abuse it. So for anybody that's questioning it, yes, I am making up the hours, don't worry. I'm not skiving, but I just want to get all this sorted out for this evening. So in 5 minutes time I'm pretty much going to be jumping straight off of here and back into work. And I have actually got the computer right next to me, so if anything urgent happens I'd have jumped off, but we're okay for the moment. Yeah, I have a lot of freedom in my job. I work very hard, like a lot of people. I'm not saying that we don't all work hard, but I do put long hours in. I start work at 8 o'clock every morning when I don't need to start till 9. So I normally do about 5 hours a week, 20 hours a month extra anyway. But my boss does know that I occasionally disappear for a few minutes doing this, that or the other. And it's perfectly allowed. So long as I do the job, get the work done, and don't abuse things, it's all good. And the flexibility is one of the things that's actually kept me in this job for 20 odd years. The main thing is getting the work done, making sure the work's done. That's the key thing. Looks like... Whoa, that's gone too wide. I was just checking the... If we're going to be doing a forced pit stop, I think we're only a quarter of the way through the fuel and we are hardly worn on the tyres. So I think we might need to go 4 times on the tyres and fuel. I think that's what I'm going to need to do. Just a little bit of a tweak on the settings. What do you guys think? Times 4? Or maybe we should do times 6 or something, just to force the issue. Is it more Stu slowed up? If I do 6 times tyres, that's going to bring those relatively low. It's going to be sliding around. The fuel by now would have worn out, or run out even. Not worn out, run out. That's a penalty if ever I saw one. Obviously at the beginning of the stream tonight I will take everybody through the settings. Baz still in 4th, I was hoping he was going to be there up front. Flo's doing well, Shumi's doing really well. Nobody cares. Haven't worked for over 25 years because this disability. Why would the disability cause you not to work? That's a real shame. That said, I do know a few disabled people that don't work and they're happy and have a good life. I know others with disabilities that do work. It's whatever works, I guess. One of the best things I did recently was I used to be a coach for archery, and I had a lady who was blind came to us, practically blind. She was actually classed as pure blind, and I coached her, and it was amazing. We did the coaching session. I didn't even know whether we'd be able to do it, but we did the coaching session. Nobody else wanted to do it, none of the other clubs. We did it. Worked really well. She went on to be county champion, and she's now going on to be national champion as well. Absolutely amazing. I am constantly surprised at what some disabled people can do. I know some disabilities are very prohibitive. I'm sorry to hear that you want to work and can't. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. I'm really sorry to hear that. Debbie was in the same boat before she moved up here. I think she worked in a government department or something, and when she got ill and went blind, they got rid of her straight away. I don't think there was any reason why she could have carried on working, but they decided that was it, game over. She had a cracking sense of humour, and she had a good life. Got out there, met a lot of people, and say she's awesome at archery. Whoa, just got that a bit sideways. There we go, over the line. It's amazing people with disabilities, what they can achieve. Absolutely, it was amazing. The archery thing just blew me away. What she's gone on to do. From just ringing me and saying, do you think I could try, was absolutely brilliant. So Flo was first, fastest lap of a 4:16 in the Veyron. So there's me saying the Veyron's rubbish. Clearly I just can't drive it. Shumi in the Citroen. Then we got G in the Italia. Faz went with the Supra in the end. Okay. Adrenaline with the Supra. Stu in the Cayman. Me in the Veyron. And then Mozzarella in the Megane. So there we go. Unfortunately, I now need to call this a day, get back to work, and hopefully I will see some of you a little later this evening. Maybe join us. Faz, need times 6 to 7 on tyres, also fuel. Yeah, I was just talking, I don't know if you could hear. I think we're going to go times 6 on fuel and tyres. I think that's going to work. So I'm glad we've done that, because that was a lesson to learn. Right, I will make that change a little bit later. I am going to leave you all right now, and thanks ever so much for joining me. It was a little bit impromptu, but I must get back to work. See you guys. Bye bye.